Hello, friends. Welcome to the show. This is the MMA-Holes reacting to The Ultimate Fighter Season 29, Episode number 1. And my name is Mystic Moss. I got my Dana White privilege shirt on, as Dana White is on the screen right now. We're going to watch The Ultimate Fighter and react.
Wonderful, wonderful.
JBH will be with us shortly, and the episode has begun. It's on ESPN Plus, which is linked in the live chat. It's pinned up top, so you can do that, or in the description down below. I'm doing this without headphones today, so I'm just going to give this a fucking go. The reason why I am doing this is because I do need to hear the show. It started already. I'm going to give you my reaction over here. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Let me know what the ones in the chat if you're watching along with us and hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys!
All right, so Volkanovski's team and Ortega's team, they're doing this at the facility, the Apex facility over here. And it looks like they're doing this in a way where they're not doing the first episode of all fights and then they're getting into the house. This is something different. They're just going right into picking the team. So that's an interesting start over here. It looks like a lot of people are watching along with us. So thank you for joining us and keeping us company here. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting that they decided to nix the first episode of just pure fights. They're going straight into the reality show. I am so excited for Tough. A lot of people are, and it's kind of weird watching this on ESPN Plus. Usually it's on like Fox Sports 1 or just ESPN or whatever. Now it is on their streaming service, so it's interesting that choice that they made to do that exclusively there. Here's Jesse. No headphones, Jess. It feels freaking weird. All righty. Well, we used to do this back in the day when we were doing Fight Buddies. We used to do this with no headphones. It's a little more difficult for us to navigate through all the bells and whistles, but I do want to hear this episode here, so we're going to give it a shot. Not excited for these two doing tough, to be honest, is Johnny Smith. And, yeah, I couldn't care less about these two coaching on tough. Now, I think there's middleweights and I think there's bantamweights. Let me see. Here, we put it in our description. We actually put all the names of the fighters in the description. But let me just check this really quick. Let's see. Hopefully the sound is good. Make sure you smash the like button. We actually put all the names of the fighters. Whoops. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's a bantamweight and middleweight division. Okay. So here it is. Volkanovski, you notice right off the bat, he has that was it Craig Jones, the BJJ guy that was just on Rogan. What are you consuming? What are you eating?
Do you want a lactation cracker?
I do not want a lactation cracker, no.
Does anybody
I'm lactating just fine.
A lactation cracker?
The Apex is visually cool. Yeah, you know what? Right off the bat, them doing this at the Apex is kind of cool. The way it's filmed looks kind of neat. Let's see, we got some interactions here. Some weird guy that looks like Gollum in a boy band haircut.
You know what's weird? I'm a big Ortega fan, but I'm actually like kind of interested in Volkanovski's team more than Ortega's team because of what I've heard about Volkanovski messing with Ortega.
So Ortega's talking about which team. He's basically grilling these guys, seeing which team do you want to be on, so he knows who to pick. What do you think about Ortega with this weird slick back hairdo? It's kind of bizarre.
Yeah, I don't like it. I was a big fan of the man bun, and now no man bun.
I never thought I would rather see a man bun, but yeah, Ortega's head looks tremendous with this big slick back hairdo. There's the beautiful skyline or mountain view in Vegas, and here we go. Dramatic music is playing. Team selection 1 hour later. All right, so here's the team selection. Let's see. So it's going to be who's going to go first here. I'm assuming the champ, right? Oh, they're flipping again.
Is it weird to see Tough again?
Kind
of.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like I said, the last couple of seasons weren't very good. But you know what? A lot of. All right, so who won the course? The course. The Toyn course.
Volkanovski.
Volkanovski won. The champ. Okay, champ picks first. You know, without headphones now, this is amplified, right?
That's why I'm trying to like stay away from it. Trust me, I'm well aware of the noise.
Everything.
I'm trying to stay away from it.
We have sound canceling headphones, so now like if someone's chewing.
Yeah, usually I can hear if it's too loud in the mics, and now I'm like I have to sit back just to eat a cracker.
I tell you what, though, doing Fight Buddies like this would be a lot better. 8 hours with no.
Problem is, now we hear this noise, so we think they can hear what we're hearing.
No,
so like there's a lot of like empty sound.
So Dan Argueta, I don't know where he go. Where did he go? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we should be paying attention. Who knows? Who cares?
Petroski is Ortega's team.
So they picking the bantamweights first, or are they mixing bantamweights and middleweight? It looks like they're mixing. Maybe they're going back and forth. I don't know. Anyway, they're picking their teams right now. What's going on, chat? We're just hanging. We're just hanging out on a Tuesday. Just
Whose
an
team
excuse
would you
to
want to
stream.
be on? Volkanovski or Ortega?
Volkanovski. Yeah. I'd rather. I mean, he's the champ. Why wouldn't I want to be on the champs team?
Ortega's like a dog.
I would be like, no, put me on the fucking champs team. Like, seriously, Ortega's very good. But, I mean, who would you rather be on? Although
Volkanovski's probably. But Ortega can teach a level of toughness that you don't often find in a warrior moss.
You're saying Volkanovski's not tough?
I did not say that.
I think he's pretty damn tough. Listen, I'm not the biggest of Volkanovski fans just because I find him boring, but I can't discredit the fact that the guy is he's a solid champ. He earned his stripes for sure. Okay, here we go. The teams are selected. Did Ortega's head grow? Why is it so fucking big? What's going on? Why is it all poofy and big?
It's because his hair, the way he combed his hair back is like, it goes up. You know, like his volume? So it makes his hair look bigger.
A middleweight fight picks. Okay, here we go. So who are these guys? So Ortega's saying this guy's got no submissions.
Christian would go on Ortega's side because he's already the best striker in the world. Drunk Savage says, I want a season where Darren Till and Derek Lewis are coaches.
I got to be honest with you. This season's going to suck. I'm saying it right now. It's the same fucking shit. It's the same show.
I heard
they just trimmed out that one episode where everyone's fighting to get in the house.
I heard Volkanovski like really fucked with Ortega. Like his team was like really fucking with Ortega and getting under his skin. So I have a feeling we're gonna see something here.
All right, a little smack talking between the boys. Dana White all jacked up.
TRT White.
All right, welcome to the Ultimate Fighter, guys. Clappity clap. Aaron Phillips all the way. His volume is tremendous. All right. This is a little weird. I got to be honest with you. This is a little weird reacting to a TV show. Feels odd, especially a shitty TV show like Tough, because let's be honest, Tough sucks. But we're gonna try to deal with it. Now they're all going to the house. Let's pick our beds. Is this the same Tough house? It's a ranch style home.
Why would they change houses? It's expensive. It is a pretty nice freaking house, though. You gotta admit.
There's the door opening. All surprised.
Ricky Turcios.
There's a guy that trains with Michael Chiesa and Juliana Pena.
Yeah, he's a young kid.
Supposedly, is one of the favorites to win. Which guy will be the dumb drunk? Well, I see a guy jumping into the pool right now.
It's gonna be that guy.
Hair.
It's gonna be the frosted hair.
Yeah. If you're going into the Tough house with frosted hair, you're the idiot. You're the village idiot.
Let's guess what all of them are gonna be. Ryder Newman. What do you think he's gonna be?
I don't know, but
he's gonna be that guy that stands by and just kind of eggs people on. I think.
Is this the same house? It don't look like the same house. I think the guy's a different house. This guy's Therese Gore. His eyes are so fucking close together. I thought Darren Till's eyes were close.
The same house.
That shit is a cyclops. What the fuck? I thought Darren Till's eyes are close. This dude's eyes they're way too close.
That kid, isn't it that kid that trains with Chiesa? Right?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I'm seeing the back of his head right now, so I don't. Oh, the guy on the far right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
What's
Here
his
we
name?
go.
Brady Hiestand.
Yeah. He's a bantamweight.
Or Hiestand. How do you pronounce that?
I don't know. Hiestand, I would say.
Hiestand?
Yeah,
Someone's reading
apparently
the Bible?
that guy is he's a prospect. Not a fuck guy.
Who's going to act like the dad? I'm gonna say the guy with the long hair is gonna be the dad.
This guy Ryder Newman looks like he's been through a troubled life. He's just got that face. Is he reading the Bible?
I said that. He's reading the Bible.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in the Tough house. Let me fucking read a couple of passages here.
Whatever gets you through, Moss. They don't have their phones. They're not allowed to talk to their friends or family.
I would bring a porno, right? I mean, you have no phones. Why bring the Bible? You can't beat off to the Bible.
Why do you need to beat off?
Well, I mean, you're in a Tough house. You know, there's no women there. What the
so
fuck
you're going to beat
do?
off in a house with a bunch of men?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm not going to fucking beat off in the living room and stare at all the guys.
Louis C.K. it up.
The fuck? There's no women for how many weeks, months, whatever. They're not with their wives.
It's just 6 weeks.
Oh, it's just 6 weeks. These guys got all that testosterone going. They got to let it out, man. Who's going to be the one that tries to suck everyone's cock? I don't know. Who's going to be the cocksucker of the house? That'd be hilarious, though, if there was, one guy that was, completely flamboyant and everyone was, freaking out about him. Here we go. Here's a training montage. This is Volkanovski's team.
Yeah, I think I would want to be on Volkanovski's side. I love Ortega. I don't even know why I'm saying that, but I think I would rather be on Volkanovski's team.
Mitch Raposo is speaking right now. I mean, I got to be honest with you.
Watch closely, Moss. You might see the next champ in this. We've seen it a million times.
It's the same fucking thing. It's literally the same fucking thing. It's nothing really different.
It's not supposed to be different.
Give me something different.
Nah.
It's the same shit. This
Aren't
is 29 seasons.
Las
It's the same
Vegas?
shit.
Yes, they are in Las Vegas. Easily pick up some hookers. I don't think they're allowed to leave the house. I think they're it's like a lock-in type of thing.
Bryan Battle, middleweight.
It's a perfect name for a fighter.
Yeah, it's his actual last name, Battle.
Anyone got a link? Yes, we do. Go to, here we go, perfect opportunity.
It's pinned in the live chat. What?
Or, oh, never mind. I was going to say, go to the MMA-Holes.com. What?
I'm going to put it on the screen.
Oh.
You're showing them nothing.
I was going to say, go to the MMA-Holes.com. Moss, if you would go to the MMA-Holes.com. Got link. There you go.
Ah, that's right. Our shirt, our brand new shirt here, got link. Anyone got a link? Michael Brown, you would look great in this shirt. Give Michael, someone send Michael Brown this shirt over here. The MMAHoles.com. Please help him out. He needs a link.
Khabib Time says, Moss, do you think fighters would rather do Contender Series or the Ultimate Fighter? I think
Contender Series.
I mean,
it's a no-brainer.
Fighters don't want to be away from their friends and family for that long. You know, they don't want those liberties taken away from them. They do it because they're fighters.
William Knight, a buddy of the show, unfortunately he had to do it twice. But think about it. He had 2 fights. He doesn't have to fucking live with all these guys stuck in the house
and lose his freedom.
Go through all this shit. Like, Contender Series is the way, man. You could have legit 3 pro fights, get into the Contender Series and do so well that Dana White's forced to give you some sort of either developmental or just throw you in there. This here, I mean, this is fancy fluff. Although, if you think about it, Tough, and they're showing Ortega training with his team now. Tough, there's so many, I mean, Usman, Ferguson's, Nate Diaz, all these guys, Matt Serra, all these guys that come out of Tough. I mean, they're endless, champions that have come out of Tough. So it does have a deep, rich championship growth, whatever you want to call it.
The animal is stirring. Let's go Jake Paul for the KO, says let's go champ. Uncle Mike says, where is the women?
Yeah.
I think, well, some seasons they mix them, and some seasons it's just all men. Have they done an all-women's season?
Now they're trying to tug at the heartstrings here. A guy brings in his kids. They're trying to, I'm just trying to tell them what's happening because, I mean, we're just.
Have they done an all-women's season?
Yeah, they've had women, yes. Yes, the Ronda Rousey. Well, they had,
no, I'm not talking about
a
mixed.
man and women season, which that was, I think they only did once, if I'm not mistaken. They've had women's tough seasons. It's tough to watch. I tell you what, the flyweight season actually wasn't that bad. The season where it's season 20. There, Glove Touch said the flyweight wasn't bad. When the winner had to fight with Mighty Mouse, that was actually kind of cool.
Hope Jake Paul gets a vicious KO for the win.
This guy sitting on the couch. And now we got a close up of his face, and he's just, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this, man. I don't know how I'm feeling. It's the same fucking show. It's the same shit. What I used to do is I used to tape Tough, and I would tape it with my VCR. I would DVR it, and then I would fucking blast through the bullshit and go straight to the fights. That's what I would always do. And these are backstories. A New Jersey house over here. There's my yard. It's Andre Petroski. Here's my home video. I got jet skis and wave runners in my yard on the grass. Anyway. Championship growth right here. Wow, Uncle Boss. I'll just watch the fights too, Moss, says Johnny Smith. Yeah, I mean, we got a clock up here too. This guy snuggling with his girlfriend. I mean, I get what they're doing. They're trying to tug on the emotions. They're trying to get people that aren't into the sport into this to make you invested in them. But I think if you're the type of guy or gal that is already into the UFC, MMA, combat sports, you really don't need this. When I was first getting into it, I needed this. Yeah, I'd watch the Bisping and Mayhem season. Oh, show, yo, we got a donation. Show.
I'm surprised that no one got caught fucking each other on the Ultimate Fighter sessions where they had female fighters and male fighters in the house.
It is a little surprising. There was one weird intimate situation, but they didn't really show anything. But who knows? Maybe when the cameras weren't on, maybe they'll start plowing each other. I don't know. Thank you, Glove Touch, for the $2 donation.
Wonderful.
Were you renting when you lived in New York? No, I had a co-op. I was in a cooperative. So I owned shares. So they're more into like a training montage going on here. It's the kid from Jersey, I guess they're still showing his stuff. But like I said, if you're not really into the sport, this is good to get beginners in the beginning part of the show. Me personally, I don't really need it. It's just getting to know the fighters so you know who they are. Yeah, I mean, they could always like the Contender Series. That's enough. Like they have a quick montage. They'll do a little backstory. Maybe they'll do a little family thing, and then boom, like you're right into the fight. The Contender Series to me is way more enjoyable. This here is just literally, it's just way too much fluff. I guess they give these fighters cameras. They send them home and they say just video document your lives, vlog it. Now here's an emotional moment as this gentleman is leaving his family, which has got to be difficult, right? Man, leaving your family at home and living in a house with a bunch of sausages. They would probably catch Dana jerking off in the octagon. Yeah, I mean, that's possible, you know? A little Dana, white privilege, jerking off in the fucking octagon. It's a possibility. Okay, more training montage. So I'm assuming this is the opponent of the Mr. Jersey. I'm guessing the first fight's a middleweight fight. So they're showing Alex Volkanovski. Now, the training stuff is kind of interesting. You know, I like to see how Volkanovski works with these young guys. That's not too bad. So not to completely shit on it. The training stuff's cool. I just feel like it can be wrapped up a little tighter. So Volkanovski's in the cage with them and just basically showing them like counter punching, and it's kind of wild, man. Like, you're a fighter and you have these tricks and tips and stuff like that. When these guys go into gyms and they're showing these young bucks, you know, some of their secrets, it's kind of like giving everything away, right? The coaches also play a big part as to if the season is good or not. That is true. Yeah, if there's some juice between the coaches, you know, that makes it a little bit more interesting. So far there is nothing here between Volkanovski and Ortega that I'm like, all right, that's tense. That does help tremendously. You're never going back to the poofy hair again. You gave up. Now you're a Sasquatch. They're not showing this guy's name. I'm not sure who. We're just looking at some guy here. I guess they show the name once and then neglect to show it again. Here we go. Sinosi coming in.
Wonderful.
Moss, you're doing the MMA gods work making this more interesting while we wait for the potential carnage. And yes, first fight is middleweight. Who do you got for this first one?
I'm going to, just by looks alone, I want to go with Jersey. I think I'm going to go with Volkanovski's guy here. But apparently this guy, from what I heard Ortega say, he doesn't have much ground game. So, actually, no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm getting these guys confused, right? It's their first episode. I'm going to go with the Jersey guy. I think that's actually Ortega's guy. I'm going with Jersey. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. I have no idea. But thank you, Sinosi. Appreciate that. Charles Felony Bennett should be a coach. Hell yeah, man. Maybe we'll ask. He's going to be on tomorrow night. So maybe we'll ask Felony, would he ever coach tough? That would be something else. Imagine. That's what they should do, man. Like these other organizations, like these regional or these bare knuckle, have their own reality shows. I mean, the personalities in bare knuckle, there's something else. I'll pick the white guys as Johnny Smith. If this was on Tapology, that would be yeah, I guess that'd be cool. But how do they do it, right? Like they'll spoil who's fighting before each episode. Yeah, I'm going with the guy with the beard. He just looks like more burly. That's Ortega's guy. I'm going to go with him. If I owned the UFC Apex, I would totally jerk off in the octagon. That would actually be the first thing. You would jerk off in there? Like, why not, right? Is this where they touch gloves? Well, this is where I'm going to touch my cock. All right, so it's showing a little backstory here. Now, in the regional scene of Mr. Jersey, I don't know his name. He's Ortega's guy. Ortega's got this weird, man. He looks like an oversized, like 80s child actor. Ortega with this new hairdo that he has. He's got this fluffy, very volumey hair. And he looks like he's an overgrown actor from the 80s, like an 80s sitcom. Where can this be watched? You need a link, Irish? We have a link in the live chat over there, pinned up top. It's ESPN Plus. And if you're still having a problem on the MMA-Holes.com, well, we got the Got Link shirt. That's right. The Got Link shirt is available on the MMA-Holes.com. So if you're looking for the link, we got it on a t-shirt right there. So in many ways. But yeah, it's pinned in the live chat. ESPN Plus is how we're watching. Why don't I like Ortega? I don't hate Ortega. It's not like I'm actually rooting for his guy, the first one. I'm trying to think. When he's in the cage, he's impressive. His last couple of fights have been very good. I thought Maxey exposed him. I wasn't surprised by that. But his last fight was like, okay, this guy could be a champion, right? So I respect Ortega's skill. It's just something about his personality I don't latch on to. He's just bleh, like he's very bland. I need a little bit. Give me something. I know Usman might not be the most charismatic guy out there, but there's something about him that I can latch onto besides the fact that he's the best welterweight of all time. There's something he's working with his personality where I can get it. And his trash talk is okay. Ortega, there's really nothing about Ortega that I'm just like, oh yeah, cool. Other than he's pretty good. Do you think Felony can beat Jason Knight? I got to be honest with you. Felony's my boy. But that's a very tough fight. It's a very, very tough fight. I'm going to express my concerns for him tomorrow night. His safety and his I'm going to express it. Jason he's not a layup. Felony's very confident and he should be. He's a badass, but that one it makes me a little nervous. My friend almost made the show tough a few years ago, but they decided to go for a lower weight class for the show. My friend is a welterweight. Oh, man. Damn, so close, then. A lot of these guys fight more at a natural weight because they got to keep on fighting. Like, for instance, Ferguson was fighting at 170. You see guys fight a little bit higher up so they can keep fighting. They don't have to drain their body. And then when they get into the UFC, they decide to fight a weight class lower. Probably the same thing with these guys here. Now they're showing a lot of snow and some snow blowers. This guy's girlfriend or wife has a lot of nose rings, and this is the backstory to Volkanovski's fighter. I'll pay attention to you guys because I don't care. Unfortunately, Volkanovski is too strong for Ortega. I have to say I'm leaning towards Volkanovski just because I've doubted him too many times, and he just knows how to win. He really just knows how to win. Ortega would be an interesting champion. I think a lot of people would latch on to Ortega, but I think Volkanovski is going to get the job done. I think Alex destroys Ortega, not even close. What are the odds? Wow. Volkanovski never beat Max. I mean, the second fight, I think you have a better argument. First fight, I mean, listen, you can argue both fights, yeah, but think about it. Max Holloway, he's pretty damn good. So, do you think Conor Khabib, and look what Max did to fucking Ortega. Max took Ortega's soul. Do you think Conor Khabib tough would have done? Oh my God, could you imagine that? Could you imagine what that would have done? Think about Conor versus Uriah Faber. They didn't even fight in that, like it was a forced beef, but yet it was entertaining, right? But you had the GOAT Lobov on there too, and the GOAT Ryan Hall. Volk won't get over it. I mean, yeah, right? What are we going to do? We can't keep complaining. Okay, so it looks like we're getting ready for some fights here. What was it, 6:30? So I'm assuming the episode is only an hour, or is it a 2-hour episode? Maybe they'll do middleweight first, and then in the second hour they'll do a bantamweight fight. Okay, here we go. The middleweight weigh-ins. Phillips versus Petroski. So we're gonna do a fight buddies. We're gonna go right into the fight reaction as we have this dramatic face-off between the two. No masks. Everyone is all tested and ready to go. Just the only one that has the mask is the commission checking the weights. So let's see if these guys hit the weight. Make sure you smash the like button on this weird, tough bonus show. Does Jersey hit the weight? Dramatic music. 186 even. Something I'm going to say, though, which is kind of nice. No commercials. No commercials. That is refreshing. ESPN Plus, you pay the fucking $4.99 a month, which I think, honestly, is not a bad deal. You see all the fight nights, the prelims, the whole deal. So both fighters make weight. I'm a cheap fuck, but I got to say, it might be one of the best deals out there. So, yeah, no commercials. You're just rolling right through the show. Thanks for the show, Moss. This would suck without the holes. Thank you, Cece. Appreciate it, man. Listen, if I didn't have you guys, I would have to watch this by myself. And I got to be honest with you, I probably would have just, like, watched something else on YouTube and then turned into the fights. Is this a commercial? What is this? Oh, here's the first commercial here. Where 33 minutes in, they got the first commercial, and it's Toyo Tires, but it's UFC related. Dude's beard must weigh about 8 pounds, and right back into the Ultimate Fighter. Not a flashback in McGregor and Faber. You do something about it. Do something about it. And there's Cody Garbrandt pushing Conor McGregor. How many people saw that tough? McGregor versus Uriah. Do something about it. Hope Australia is watching MMA-Holes. Don't think they have tough out here. They don't have tough? What? Well, don't you guys have ESPN Plus? Do something about it. A little snake in the grass. So they showed a little flashback, and boom, right into fight day. Here we go, baby. I did it. Was great, Suzanne. Mike H. saw it. Okay, here we go. Hopefully the sound is okay. I'm hoping it's all right, guys. Let me know. Like I said, I'm not doing this with my headphones. We don't really have much. I can't really listen to much. I want to actually hear the show. So, what's the deal with game bred fights? We're going to discuss it tomorrow night. We have Felony coming on. It's bare knuckle MMA, which is something that should be interesting. We saw bare knuckle boxing. Now, I got to say, I think it's more of a difference in boxing than MMA. Maybe I'm crazy because, you can't grab into the gloves and stuff with the submissions, but once you're on the ground, you're grappling. Who cares how big your gloves are, you know? The sound is great. Awesome. Man, maybe we'll do Fight Buddies without headphones. That'd be cool. Oh, Ellie's coming in. All right, who do you got in this fight here? We got Jersey. We got Ortega's guy or Volkanovski's guy, as we're going to bring Jess back in. All right, so they said the sound's okay. Jesse's got her Star Wars Jedi outfit there. There's Ellie. Welcome, Ellie, to the show. Trying to make an unbearable show bearable, guys. I'm trying to do it. And listen, if we get decent feedback, we'll continue doing these shows. I'll warn you, it's going to be a lot of, wasting time until the actual fights, but we'll tell you what's going on from what we see. Who's winning?
Who's fighting?
These two guys. The beard guy?
I'm going to say beard guy.
He looks nervous, huh?
Is that Ortega's team?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Ortega's guy, too.
Yeah.
He just looks like a more manly man, you know?
I'm going to go beard guy. Who does the chat have?
I wish I could put the fighters in the box so you know who's fighting.
Hit the like button. That's right, Uncle Mike. Let's hit the like button up in here. Have you shown Got Link yet? Is there any other Got Links in the chat?
Yeah, a couple. We had a couple. They ran over to the MMA-Holes.com to get their link.
Okay, making sure. Brian Ortega looking like a wannabe Italian mob boss. Yeah, that hair, man.
Sorry, I didn't have your mic
Oh, this whole time.
Come on, Jesse.
So you said
I have no headphones on. I don't know.
He told me. He said, "Don't worry about the sound when you leave to get the baby."
What you need to do is, if we're doing shows without headphones, you're on your own, kid.
Okay, so now I have to worry about the sound.
Now you do. Yeah, watch that little lever over there.
Come on, Moss.
The producer does not have his headphones on.
I was over here having a conversation with you guys and trying to incorporate myself more.
It's not gonna be perfect tonight. It's not gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Let's see. I don't know the backgrounds of these guys. Here we go. This is about to get going here. All right. So we got the clock. We got the time over here. What I always do with Tough, I cheat, right? I look at the clock. I see it's 6:37. So I'm saying, okay, at the end of the hour, it's over. Chances are this is going to be a decision, right?
No, I'm gonna say
So
this is
tell
gonna
the tape.
end
Give
in a
it
finish.
before you get.
All right, 30 Phillips, 29 Petroski, 6 foot Phillips, 6 foot Petroski.
Gotta be quick. Gotta be
While we were
quick.
talking,
That's what I was like.
I missed the last two
I had to
stats.
chop her off.
I say Petroski's gonna get a finish in
All
this
right,
fight.
here we go. We're going into Fight Buddies right now. We're rolling into it. 5 minutes on the clock. Petroski 5-1 versus Aaron Phillips 5-2. A middleweight fight to start off the Contender Series. 2 rounds. And if it's tied, I think they go to a bonus third. I don't remember. Anyway, they're standing in the middle of the Howlerhead cage, the smaller cage at the apex center. Petroski in the blue trunks. Or wait, which one's which? I don't even know.
Petroski is the
They don't even have red or what the fuck? How do you know?
Oh wait.
How are you supposed to know?
Oh wait a
What
minute.
a shit job.
No, Petroski's the beard. Phillips is the no beard.
How do you know?
Because when they show the tail of the tape, Petroski was on the right with the beard.
Okay, so we're going to go with that?
Yeah.
They did it. All right, so right off the bat, they're not showing the trunks here. Like,
Petroski is big beard.
I guess that little yellow highlights means that's Phillips. Okay, anyway, let's get into the fight here. So Phillips is the Volkanovski guy and Petroski is Ortega's guy. We're
It
noticing.
sounds clearer than other streams tonight.
Does it really?
I don't know how. We didn't change the mics.
It should sound worse, actually. It actually should sound worse.
We only changed what we're hearing. We're not changing what they're hearing.
Yeah, it should, because we have feedback from the sound and stuff. I know, who cares? Okay, so not much action to start this. We're 3:42 in. There's a left hand by Petroski coming in. Is that Polish? Is he a Polish guy? Sounds like a Polish name, right? Petroski?
Petroski.
Or maybe Russian? I don't know. He would be an Ov with Russian. Anyway, Petroski's controlling the center. Well, now they're both kind of evenly in place in the cage. We got circling by Phillips, and Phillips comes in with the right hand. Now Phillips in the Howlerhead logo. Phillips out of the orthodox stance, backs up, eats a leg kick by Petroski. Not much action here. A leg kick coming in by Phillips.
You think Alexander Volkanovski's boring, man?
Yes.
Really?
Me? Who are you
Slick
talking to?
man. Slick man thinks Alexander's boring.
Oh, by the way, there's 2 incognitos. That apparently is the real incognito, so sorry for your troubles. But thank you for jumping in. You really didn't miss much. We're in the first fight now. They basically here will tell you what's going on. Phillips hits it with the right hand. Coming in with that 1-2. Oh, a head kick
Telling you,
by
Moss.
Petroski coming up, and the knee grazing on the side of the head of Phillips.
Oh, I forgot tough was 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, 2. I think if it's tied, though, it goes to a third. I think that's how it goes. I'm rusty. Petroski very upright, coming in with the left hand. And it looks like Petroski's, his chin's kind of open. I don't like the way he's kind of like upright like that. I feel Phillips can crack him. Phillips is standing very firm. He's chasing him around. Petroski with some good footwork around the cage. Petroski trying to get something going here. Eating a leg kick by Phillips. Trying to check that thing. Nice kick to the body by Phillips. So Phillips now looking to land some strikes very nicely. Phillips creeping in, then backs up. A lot of hesitancy, though, between these two guys. They got to be incredibly nervous.
They respect each other's power.
Yeah, they're setting the pace for this. Oh, here, going for a takedown now. Petroski going for the single. Does get Phillips down. Phillips ass to the mat. Wraps around the body. And Petroski trying to get more comfortable here with this takedown. 137 left. Phillips is scrambling from the bottom, trying to scoot the hips to the side. And Petroski just staying patient here, winging a right hand in. If you're just jumping in, we got Ultimate Fighter action here. 29. Season 29, episode number 1. And Petroski in control on the side of Phillips. Okay, Petroski looking good. That was a big takedown. He has the control. This is Ortega's guy, and Ortega should know exactly how to work him through this. Petroski looks like he wants to pass a leg over for a mount. Now we got 1 minute left in this first round. Petroski in control, still side control. And it looks like, I don't think Petroski's going to get in any submission here. It looks like he's going to control. Phillips is on his side, and he's trying to push the hips out. Staying very patient here as Petroski has him locked up on the ground. Yeah, I think they're going to stay tangled. I fast forwarded past all the talking already, saw the fight. Oh, wait, can you fast forward this?
What?
Can you? If it's on ESPN Plus. No, it's live streaming.
Yeah, it's
no?
live, right? Yeah,
It's live.
it's live.
How'd you do that, Jeremiah? You in a time machine, man? Oh, whoa, shit, he tapped him. Holy shit, Petroski creeps up and taps him with 18 seconds left. Well, I got the pick right. Whoa, I thought he was going to hang in there.
Told you we'd get a finish.
Wow. Just smothered him. Here, let's watch this replay here. Damn, Petroski. Okay, so starting off pretty good. They pan to Dana White. He's like,
Tough is probably better for fighters than the Contender Series because you can have a bad fight and still end up getting the contract. Yeah, I think Contender Series is like a one-shot, one-deal kind of thing. Unless you come back, I guess.
we know people that lost got second chances.
Yeah, but not everybody gets a second chance at
We know
Contender
people that
Series.
did terrible the first time in the Contender Series, like get knocked out in the first round and came back. You know, Contender Series is your fast pass. Tough is like, if you look bad and tough, like you're legit fucked. Like once in a blue moon, they'll bring a guy back or whatever.
Artem got a second chance.
Artem was riding the Connor train. If he wasn't Connor's boy, he would have never been brought back into that house.
That's not true.
You know
Dana
who
White
else?
brought someone else back too.
Kyle Pendred with that. What was his name? Something Pendred, Cathedral Pendred or some shit. I don't know. This dude got a fast pass. He didn't even have to fight. They just put him in the house because of Connor. Like, yeah, I don't know, man.
I think people. I agree that people get a second chance on Tough than they do on Contender Series. Because Contender Series, like you have to really like make a name for yourself before Dana White just invites you back. I take that back. Last season he invited a lot of people back.
Contender Series?
Yeah.
Almost everyone. Almost everyone had second chances.
Yeah.
All right, so the Jersey guy gets the win. Dude shredded, man. What's this guy's name again? Petroski or something?
Petroski. Could be a future champ, Moss.
All right, so we saw the first win, the first fight, Petroski getting the job done. I have to lower this a little bit. Like all of a sudden the music got like super loud.
Dang producers. That was a great fight. Made that bitch tap out. And expand Contender and UFC will explode. What do you mean expand? Expand the Contender Series? Never bet on the Alaska guys. At least with Tough, you get followers and fans, but I prefer Contender Series. Yeah, you know why? It's because it's like a reality show. You kind of cater to all audiences here with Tough. You know?
What was that kid's name? He made it to like the finals. He was pretty much in the UFC. Giannetti, what's his name?
Oh, Joe Giannetti.
Joe Giannetti.
Yeah.
Tough did everything they could to keep that guy in the UFC, and he can't get his way back in.
Well, he
Can't for the life of him.
also fucked up. We can all agree that his debut inside the octagon, he was too involved in like the aura of being in the octagon, and he did not pay attention to his fight at all.
That guy, he can't get out of his own way. And Tough, you know, I mean, he had
He had a lot of potential.
He was a little
Giannetti.
overrated.
What? No, he was a great finisher.
How do I get, like, I want to see the people. Does the UFC website have it maybe? I'm going to see the people. So, all right, so we're 1 hour in. No, not even. We have 46 minutes. We're 46 minutes in.
How long is an episode? Is the first episode?
Okay, here we go. A fight announcement for the Bantamweights. Was it Liudvik, his name?
Ludwig.
All right, 135ers now. One guy's got a fisherman hat. This guy looks like Henry Cejudo. There's heavy accents for men with crooked nose. Looks like Mini Arlovsky. In fisherman hat. Small lips. All right, so here's the face-off. Mitch Raposo, a bantamweight. Sounds like an Americano.
Sonosi, I thought the first episode is always longer than an hour. It's always like the longest episode.
Well, it used to be to get into the house.
Yeah. Oh, I guess you're. Yeah. If
You're saying it's 1 hour?
Yeah.
What?
It doesn't
So
make
it's
any
not
sense,
even going to
right?
get into the second fight?
I don't think it's an hour. I think the first episode is always the longest.
Oh. Zonosi's right. They're giving us a preview to the rest of the season. Is that it?
Could you imagine? That's the first episode.
Well, there's no commercials. So technically, yeah, like 50 minutes. with no commercials. That's a runtime of an episode. Yeah, they're showing. what a night, boys.
Oh boy. I don't know about this season, Moss. Oh, here we go. Volkanovski talking shit to Ortega.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but not sorry. This is fucking stupid. The only thing that's cool is there's no commercials, so you don't have to fast forward the commercials and stuff like that if you're watching it live. I mean, the first fight, decent. We had a finish there. So I guess they're going to alternate weeks. Middleweight, bantamweight, middleweight, bantamweight.
In loving memory of Andrew Jurczyk.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that was fun. Jess, let's get your recap of what the without commercials, that shit is quick as fuck.
Go Petroski.
I don't know if we're reacting to any more of these, man.
I told you that this was probably... I specifically remember us reacting to Tough last year or 2 years ago or whenever it was. And I remember us saying that we never wanted to do it again because it was torture.
I feel empty. I don't feel like I'm craving more Ultimate Fighter. In fact, if I never watch another episode this season, I'll be good. I don't give a fuck. That was terrible.
This is the type of show you have to watch on your own time. It's
not
the show that you react to.
This is the type of show that you just don't waste your time and watch.
No, you can waste your time and watch it, but don't waste your time trying to react to it because you're not going to be able to pull something from it.
What are you talking about?
It's not one of those shows.
So you're telling me if we watched this alone, this would have been good?
No, I don't think it would have been any better than it was. I'm just saying it would have been at least like a little more enjoyable because you wouldn't have the pressure of like desperately trying to pull something out of what was not a great show.
Desperate. What? Desperate. What are we pulling? There's nothing to pull. We don't even have to. We can't even try. There's nothing there.
I just said that.
I know, but we couldn't even try. Like, even if we wanted to try, there's nothing to pull. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
There's a reason why it's called Tough.
Because it's tough.
So switch to a gaming stream. That's nuts, man. But I have to say, the only positive with being on ESPN Plus is you don't have the annoyance of the commercials. And a show like this, if you flow right through the backstories quickly, you get right to the point. Like, I did feel like those backstories didn't last as long because it wasn't like, here's a backstory, now let's watch fucking frozen pizza commercials. Yes. And then go back to the backstory. You know, it's like, fuck, let's get to the fights.
But I kind of like the backstories.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is without the commercials, it flows a little bit better.
Yeah.
So you can get past the backstory. I mean, it did go quick, right? But my goodness. So now they're interviewing the guy that got the submission. Yeah. Let's see what you guys think in the chat. I mean, what the fuck was that? I feel like that was so... I thought the first episode was going to be the more fighting to get in the house. At least that would have gave us a little more to talk about.
Yeah. Me Too says Paul Fay. Eddie says yeet. D-Rush with a thumbs up. El Moco says haha. Little Ellie didn't like it either. Yeah, she made a noise. Did you hear that? She squealed. And NJ Nets... they need to have a drinking contest. Justin Harris says Jorge... Oh, I missed it. Jorge versus Colby would have been... great for this. Too bad Jorge ran. And Ann says, let us just watch on our own. I like it. And no commercials. That fight was good. So Ann likes it.
Yeah, but Ann likes the other tough ones too. She just likes tough, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I gotta be honest with you, man.
It's suited for a certain audience.
There's more bad seasons of tough than good. You know?
That was so great. Says, let's go champ. And Angelo says, favorite tough season? Moss, what is your favorite tough season?
Well, I'm biased to the Mayhem Miller versus Bisping season.
I'm shocked you didn't like the McGregor one.
I'm a huge McGregor fan, but the problem with that season was, excuse me, there was no payoff. Like, I like when the coaches fight.
Yeah.
You build up that beef. The beef between Conor and Uriah was all fabricated. Like, there was nothing there to it. There was no substance. But they were talking shit, and they kind of like each other.
TJ Dillashaw, like Conor using TJ against Faber was pretty fun to watch.
It's bullshit. Mayhem Miller versus Michael Bisping, they legit did not like each other. And Michael Bisping beat the fuck out of Mayhem Miller.
Yeah.
It kind of sucked because I was rooting for Mayhem. But at least it was pure beef. I still have
to watch that one, though. I haven't seen that one yet. Maybe we'll watch it tonight.
Watch that one.
You want to watch that one?
That one was good. But yeah, Rampage was good, right? Rampage Rashad. Yeah, what was your favorite tough? I mean, like I said, I didn't hate the season with what's the kid's name that fought Mighty Mouse, the tall white kid. The fuck's his name? Emmett? No. What the?
Wait.
Elliott. Tim Elliott.
Oh.
Right? Tim Elliott. Yes, he plowed through that season and then fought Mighty Mouse at the end. That was all the fights in that season were actually good, and it was fucking flyweights for God's sakes.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed it because the fights were spot on, and then the winner gets to fight for the belt, like fight Mighty Mouse. Like that was a cool payoff. It was a little twist, something they haven't really done before. This here is the same regurgitated bullshit that they do every other fucking season. All right, so
what do you suggest they do to switch it up?
What?
What do you suggest they do?
Change everything.
How? Like
change it all.
Give pointers as an audience member as to what you want changed.
You put them in more pressure cooking situations.
Like what?
Like you put them in scenarios where they legit loathe each other. And you don't have a season unless the coaches have some sort of heat, some sort of tension between the two. You don't say, oh, okay, this is a title fight. Let's just throw that out there.
No, there's heat. Dana White said that there was things going on behind the scenes and stuff like that.
Man, there's no way. I don't think they're going to be able.
Weapons?
Weapons would be good.
Nunchucks?
Yeah, that'd be good. Weapons. Or, you know what? Why not have, like how Big Brother has, like this is a reality show. Why not have competitions between the housemates for advantages?
Like what?
Like basically, instead of having coaches pick fights and stuff like that, if you win challenges in the house...
Oh, have them pick their opponent?
Yeah, you can choose your opponent.
But then everyone's going to pick an easy opponent to get up to the next...
But you have to win specific challenges in the house. Like, do something like that. Makes it interesting. I don't give a fuck about the snow in fucking Jersey and how you miss your fucking...
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We know you miss your fucking girlfriend.
It makes it interesting. However, everyone's going to pick what they know is a layup for them. If that's the case, if they pick their own opponent, everyone's going to pick an easy opponent and then just keep moving their way up, and you're not really going to see where the talent is.
Bring the wives and girlfriends. What about this? If you lose, the opposing fighter bangs your wife or girlfriend. What about that? Put more on the line.
I don't think that's what they meant. But like maybe have a day where they're allowed to see friends and family. I don't know.
Loser loses their wife. No, but I think if they have challenges...
Ellie doesn't like that idea.
To, what's it called? To, you have an advantage in the house.
Yeah.
Like things like that, I think make it just... Come on. Think outside of the... You did 29 fucking seasons. 29 seasons. You mean to tell me we're going to watch this...
Loser gets cucked.
Yeah, loser gets cucked. You got to sit there. Oh, God.
That's what makes it feel real, though.
Loser gets cucked.
Cancel the show and win. Loser loses their wife.
Yeah, they can't have their kid anymore. Like they had a kid at home. Nope, not your kid anymore.
Readopt.
That's it. The kid goes up for adoption.
Oh, God.
No, that's now the stakes are high.
Loser sucks up Dana.
Yeah, you got to blow Dana White. See, now we got some good ideas here. Now tough is good. Now it's really tough,
Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, but like think about that, like Ninja Warrior. Why can't they
Ninja Warrior.
Why can't they
do
obstacle courses
and
like
but they do that.
Challenges?
They do things like that.
No, the coaches do.
Yeah.
The coaches have a challenge against each other. Dude, let's up the ante.
Have the teammates do.
Yeah. Or it doesn't even have to be that. Play a game of fucking, I don't know.
But I suppose they can't have the teammates do it because if you think about it, if a teammate gets injured doing one of these challenges and they can't fight,
you're out of the house.
Then that defeats the whole purpose of having
Next,
them
you're
there.
out. Listen, this is a fucking reality show. Not only are they trying to
then
find
everyone
the
will
best
get
fighters.
Injured.
No,
I don't know
not
if that
true.
makes sense.
No, I'm not talking about fucking battle to the death in the house.
No, but like Ninja Warrior things or even like rock climbing and stuff
silly
like that.
Silly things. Just do some silly challenges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like a fucking fight with swords.
If it's a physically demanding challenge, I would assume they don't want their fighters getting injured.
Arm wrestling.
Yeah, you can injure yourself arm wrestling.
I did injure myself a couple of times arm wrestling. Yeah, maybe arm wrestling. What thumb wrestling?
Can you
have a fucking thumb wrestle?
Can you break a thumb wrestling?
I don't fucking know. Like, do something. Tug of war. Yeah, I like that. Tug of war. Whatever team wins the tug of war,
they
get to choose the next fight.
The first tough, the loser of the fight did not return to the house.
An eating challenge. What about that?
Came down to 2 of the last fighters, remember.
Was that the first?
The first tough, the loser of the fight did not return to the house. Came down to 2 of the last fighters.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a similar concept to what you're throwing across, Moss.
Yeah, but we've seen season after season. Ever since I can remember, of the same thing over and over again, right? So we got to switch it up a little bit. Invite Joshua Fabia as coach.
It's an excellent idea.
Have him hang you upside down and beat you in the face.
Favorite has an ass chin. Yes. You can break an arm wrestling. Yes. Challenge if you lose, you start on your back or something like that. What, starts a fight on your back?
Well, I think the fight should stay the same no matter what.
Because then you're putting one opponent at a disadvantage immediately.
Yeah, you're
or
fighting.
At an advantage.
You're fighting to get a contract, right? You're fighting to get into the UFC. So as soon as you get into that cage, then it's tradition, right?
Dodge knives.
But yeah, dodging knives to get into that situation.
Oh God. Team Fabia and Team Sensei Steven Seagal. Each fight has different rules. First fight pride rules. The first fight but then nobody else. That doesn't make any sense.
They used to have fighters do a challenge against each other. The winner got to fight the other winner of the challenge. Yeah, that's what they should do. They should go back to that.
Why did they nix that?
Yeah, why did they get rid of that? I don't even remember that. But yeah, they should go back to that. Mix it up a little bit.
Fabia versus Seagal.
That's a great matchup.
Uriah Hall could have been like Anderson Silva.
Fuck, man. I tell you what, I wanted Uriah to win that season so bad. Like I was team Uriah all the way, and I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be a champion. I ate it up.
It's tradition for Fabia to blow his students. Okay, get some strippers as the prize. Oh, there you go. Make it like a bachelor party. Like the winner gets like a stripper celebration, Moss. Fight naked, says you do suck. Seagal could have saved the show. Loser goes full bald. There you go. There's another one, Moss. Loser goes full bald. Yeah.
There could be like time challenges and stuff like that where, you got to do things within a certain amount of time. Like MTV had like real world road rules challenges, and like they had all these different challenges and stuff like. There's so many unique things you can do. Is
Chael Sonnen cross-eyed?
No, he's just from Oregon. No offense, Ann and Mike. No offense. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wonderful.
No, he's not cross-eyed.
When he was sitting there listening, his left eye wanders to the center, towards his nose.
The camera that's on him is like a wide-angle camera, so you see how he looks super thin? So it's just a wide camera.
Are you sure, guy? I think he might be a little cross-eyed.
Loser spends the night in a cell with Jared Fogle.
Dude has a weird teleprompter face.
That's the Jonathan's like, I'm from Oregon. Listen, I was talking to Jesse.
Moss has this weird thing.
Some of the nicest people live in Oregon, all right? I'm telling you right now, some of the nicest people in the world are from Oregon, but also some of the weirdest fucking people live in Oregon as well.
It's everyone in Oregon is weird.
I'm telling you, man, like, it's so strange. And Ann and Mike are an exception. They're a beautiful couple over there. But Jonathan, I don't know about you. You might be a little sus. You got to be a little weird. Like, it's some of the weirdest. And Oregon is a beautiful place. Yeah, right? Like, the scenery in Oregon
I actually
is
wanted
gorgeous.
to move to Oregon when I was in high school.
Yeah, but we've run into, like, some of the most bizarre fucking people. Strange.
Do you think Dan from Oregon's weird?
He's odd. He's off. He's off. Nice guy.
Like, more odd than a normal person?
Yes. Yeah. 100% yes.
Drunk Savage says, from what I've heard, it's mostly Portland.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's Portland.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we can't lump the whole... we can't lump them all together, right?
Very different than New Yorkers. Yeah, New York is a different breed, though. I can tell you firsthand. I've lived in a lot of different states, and I've met a lot of different types of people. But New York, it's like living in a whole other country. It's like... It's not like... And you're not going to find you can point out a New Yorker anywhere.
New Portland. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, a lot of people fucking hate New Yorkers. And I understand.
Well, I can understand the reasoning because it's a whole, you have to either adapt or get the fuck out. Like, there is no compromise for New Yorkers.
Yeah, but if you go someplace and there's a room full of people from all different states.
And there's a New Yorker in there?
The New Yorker in there is louder than everyone else.
Well, not
more
just
obnoxious than everyone else.
Not always. I mean, I met a couple quiet New Yorkers, but I think it's just you can pick them out. New Yorkers are, like I said, they're a different breed.
It's a loud bunch. It's a loud bunch, especially Italian New Yorkers.
I'm walking here.
A loud bunch of people.
I've lived in more states than you can count because of my years in the Army.
That's actually kind of cool, man. You get to see everything.
Yeah. It's the quintessential liberal shithole, says Pacific Moon.
It does get a bad rap, man. Oregon does get a bad rap. I'm not gonna fall into like the,
Mark
the
Wall
stereotypes.
says, "I love New York. It's bloodthirsty." And it is. Listen, I would go back to New York in a second. The only reason I came back to Arizona is because Moss wanted to come.
Because I'm like, I'm enough of the bloodthirst. I'm out.
New York is great, but I also was quite content living in my home. Oregon has the best pot and CBD.
Yeah, Mystic Roots over there in Oregon. Yeah.
Oregon gets a bad rap because of Portland. So
it's probably Portland. Yeah, it probably is Portland. Meanwhile, people from Portland come in the chat like, "What the fuck, man?"
Don't Mike and Ann live in Portland?
No, I don't know. Do they?
I think they do.
Do they? Do they live? I don't know. Yeah, but they live kind of secluded, though, right? They're not like, I don't know. Maybe
everyone's shitting on Portland, and the one
like,
couple in our chat is from Portland.
Well, listen, I'm from Queens, and Queens is it's a cesspool, man.
Uncle Mike H says Oregon's great, but Portland is shit now.
Wow.
Why are we talking about states again?
I don't fuck, because The Ultimate Fighter sucked. If you're jumping in, by the way, we just consumed season 29, episode 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. It was about 47 minutes. No real commercials, just straight through. In fact, they're playing it again. If you want to react to it again, watch it again. It flew by, so I guess that means it was somewhat entertaining. But then again, we had us, we had the whole fucking community here. But yeah, it flew by. So the backstories it didn't seem like it lagged as much. Got right into the fight. Spoiler, it was a first round finish by Ortega's guy, Perlovsky, or whatever the hell his name was. Zolofsky. Oh shit! Petroski. Speaking of real world road rules, I can never say real world road rules. I don't know why. Can you say it?
Real world road rules.
Real world road rules. Say it fast.
Real world road rules.
Try it again, fast.
Real world road rules.
That's so hard, right? What the fuck? Real world road rules.
Real world road rules. Oh, yeah. I did it.
Nice. They have that TJ Levine guy. He was actually the host of it. I don't know. Anyway, why do they have MTV Box guy? Yeah, that's the guy. TJ Levine, I think his name is, right? I'd rather get kicked in the nuts than watch stuff. What do you rate the first episode, guys? What would you get? I'm not going to say my number because I don't want to upset too many people. But Chael's eye just fell out.
Didn't you see his eye? His eye
just rolls out of his head.
He was sitting there listening to the announcer, and this eye was straight, and this eye was like wandering towards his nose.
Okay, here's the scores here. Let's see what the scores are. Where are they scoring it?
6-0, 2.5 for always wanted to go to New York and try the pizza. It's delicious. Trent C. That's it.
So we got a 2.5, a 6, a 0, a 4, and a C. We even went to letters.
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. What would you give it, Jess?
I don't know. What would you give it?
Listen, I'm the worst person to rate Tough because I honestly think it's a really bad show.
I don't think it's that bad.
I think it's a really bad show.
I think you're being a little hard on it.
It's just my opinion. I can listen. I'd rather watch, and this might say something about my taste. If I'm gonna watch a reality show, put the Jersey Shore on. I want to watch that. Fist pumping.
You've never watched the Jersey Shore?
Yeah, that's you gotta watch it. By the way, the Jersey Shore, I just noticed it the other night when I couldn't sleep. I was scrolling through that app. They're back.
Are they? I heard one of them just had a baby.
They look like they're a mess. They're like do you expect?
Well, they're grown now. They're not like kids partying all the time anymore.
The Jersey Shore, when that first came out, I was so resistant against it. I was like, I'm not watching this shit. It's fucking stupid. My ex wanted to watch it, and next thing you know,
I thought you were the one who was into it.
I'm like 2 or 3 seasons in, and I'm like, all right, this is fucking hysterical. Like, it's just such a train wreck. Now, it's not good. It's not a good show in any way. But I'd rather watch that over this. That tells you how much I like Tough. I'd rather watch the Jersey Shore.
Yeah. I got to see the Jersey Shore in order to make that assessment.
It's terrible. It's actually absolutely
terrible. It looks
horrible.
horrible.
Really fucking bad.
Sun needs this W. 2 thumbs down to North Prospector. Bout says TJ Levine is friends with Dana Lavin. TJ Lavin.
TJ Levine, I think his name is.
Let's check Ortega's Twitter. Why? Moss, check before you put it on the screen. Leo says, my shit, LOL. CC says, watch Geordie Shore, the UK version. It's like 10 times as crazy. Geordie Shore.
Yeah, they tried with like different cast members, and they tried with like, I know they've done it in actual other countries and shit like that. It's just never the same. Like, they had a recipe of a train wreck, and I don't know, for some reason it worked, but then, it got really old real quick. Ortega didn't say anything. Just retweeted some stuff.
Yeah. Oh, go to tweets and replies, maybe.
Here
we go. At Alex Volkanovski. When you show me respect in person, then turn around and get on a podcast and call me fake, says more about you than me. Even when Joe Rogan asked you why you had nothing to back up your statement.
Wonderful, wonderful.
NHL tonight, Moss.
You want to play some NHL? You guys want to go to what? I don't know. You want to go to the second channel? We should probably get the hell out of here and go to the second channel.
You can go to the second channel.
Today's what?
I'm not playing hockey.
You guys, if you guys want to hang, can you put a? It's got the scheduled stream.
I mean, I can schedule something for you if
you know what? Fuck it. Why are we hanging out here? We'll go to our, because we're just gonna start talking about everything.
We'll stay here so I can just throw it in the chat.
If you guys want to hang, we just watched. We talk more tough on the second channel, but we're legit gonna start talking about everything. So, everyone's gonna be like, "Where's the MMA conversation?" So we're gonna basically, yeah, fuck it. That was a good one. Kimbo. I was Kimbo Lewis. Thank you, Kimbo Lewis. I think we're gonna roll over to the second channel. So if you're not subscribed to Not the MMA-Holes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw up a stream now. We'll shut this thing down and we'll go on over there. We'll hang out. Third channel for breastfeeding. Yeah, we can do that after the second channel. I'll go to the third and I'll whip my tit out. But make sure you hit the like over here. I don't know if we're gonna do tough again. I mean, it's a cool excuse to hang out.
I say no.
But yeah, maybe what we'll do is, maybe if we're feeling frisky, we'll do like a gaming stream and then we'll stop. We'll watch a little tough. Maybe we'll do that. It doesn't belong on this channel, to be honest. All right, Ruben, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like. Yeah, man. Leave a like.
Hit the like button.
Yeah, so that's what we'll do. We're going to fucking... Jeremiah's like, don't do it. Yeah, probably... I'm probably not going to pay too much attention. I think I'm going to fall off with tough. I don't know.
I've been saying this, man. I like tough for what it is, but it's not something that I would
watch.
I would watch with a bunch of friends. It's not like I'd be like, hey guys, come over to my house and we can watch tough together. Like it's something that I would watch on my own personal time. It's like one of those shows.
Because it's a reality show and they're replaying it. And by the way, if you do want to watch for yourself, or if you're watching a replay, in our comment section, let us know what you think about tough. There have been some decent seasons. I'm not saying tough was always terrible, but I feel like, you take 2 years off. I wanted to see something different, and they're just saying Apex Center, yay! It's the same. It's still the same thing, This tough is gay. Wonderful, wonderful. Wait till the season finale fights. Yeah, when it starts maybe winding down, maybe we'll start paying more attention to it when they wean out all the silly stuff.
Yes, Jamie, she is quite comfortable in this little sack.
All right,
Moss
so you
likes
got it
to
up?
call it the Jedi sack.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to roll over. Whoever wants to hang. If not, it's fine. We'll be back on this channel tomorrow night. We'll jump into the news. We got Felony Charles Bennett going to be rocking live here tomorrow night, talking about his big bare knuckle fight, bare knuckle game bred fighting. Maybe we'll talk some Jorge Masvidal with him about that. Will Felony be a tough coach? That would be something else. All right, so we're going to move everyone over. I'll show you exactly where we're going.
I just dropped it in there.
Oh, you put it in?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, we got a donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oregon is a beautiful state. We have great beer and wine and pot and oceans. There are a lot great people that live, but some people that live here shit on state and want kick our ass.
I tell you what, I'm not against going to Oregon. I would check it out. I want to go everywhere. I want to check everything out. One day, we're going to sit down when everything's a little bit more normal, and I would like to travel. I would like to hit every state and make an accurate come to an accurate conclusion about each state, because it really isn't fair. I haven't been to Oregon. I just, from what I see on the internet or what people tell me, that's all I know. All right, so this is what we're doing. And thank you, Mike, Kimbo Lewis, Sinosi, the Glove Touch. Thank you guys for the donations. Where's
Los Angeles is a bundle of everything good, bad, and ugly. Felony fights bears in the Ocala forest. Ask him about it.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Felony, make sure, or you can drop them under this video over here too. Okay, let's see. So you got to go to Not the MMA-Holes. That's our second channel.
Not the MMA-Holes.
All right, so this is where we're gonna take you guys. So hey, we're gonna keep it going tonight. Jesse's dropping a link in the chat. This is the stream over here. We're gonna be playing a little hockey and just bullshitting. That's what we're gonna be doing here. If you don't like hockey, it's all cool, but we'll be hanging out over here. Hit the like button, smash the like. Let's see if we can get some people over here. This is our second channel. When we are not live on the main channel, chances are you'll find us here. You find us over here. I see Pale and Jeremiah over here. I see King Brenton.
Thank you.
We'll talk maybe a little bit more Ultimate Fighter or whatever the hell you want to talk about. The Joker has become he's been a member for 2 months.
Nice.
Just stay out of Portland. All right, I'll stay far away of Portland. Okay, let's see if we can load it up. All right, so right now, we got 3 people. All right, we need to take everyone from this chat and move over to the second channel. We'll fucking hang out over there and just bullshit. We'll hang with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
And we're going to shut this thing down. If you're looking for a tough is over. It like 47 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. We're done. There was a finish. And Ortega's team gets the first win. If you want to watch it, there's a link pinned in the live chat over there and in the description down below. So go check that out. And we're going to rock on over to the second channel, peeps. So we'll see you in that live chat over there. And thanks for hanging tonight. We're moving over to... Wait, oh, it says Memorial Day. We got to change this thumbnail. It's not Memorial Day. Oh, shit. It's the day after. Well, we'll change that up. And yeah, we'll see you over there. You want to say it?
Don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-hole.